Last time, remember, the thing unplugged or something real quick. And
it was dying, but I don't know why it stopped recording. That was dumb. This is the theme song for When Life Gives You Lemons. This is the theme song for When Life Gives You Lemons. This is the theme song.
Welcome to When Life Gives You Lemons. And as you see, we're on the tip of the climb. We're almost to the tippy top. And as you guys have noticed, this January, we have been going full speed.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost there.
Almost there.
A few more weeks. Wait, one more week to Vegas.
It's been 1 week
Till Vegas.
since you fucked with me. Yeah.
And then, So.
I love how we're like, it's Vegas, and we're not even
The wedding.
The wedding. We're like, fuck that. We're going to Vegas.
We're just over it.
I've never been more wanting an event to be over in my life.
Right.
I just want it to be done.
Yes. That'll be nice.
It is so stressful. And every time we think we have something figured out, they're like, bleep.
Gotta add to it.
To the point I don't even want to check my text messages anymore. I'm like, no more.
So this'll just be it won't be a super long episode, but you at least get to see our fucking faces and hear our fantastic voices for radio.
It's been it gets to the point though that every time I call the poor lady by the way, I just need to say this. Rosanna, which I've already mentioned her, at Maria's Deli, or Maria's Kitchen, whatever, Maria's in Agora Hills.
Italian Kitchen.
She is delightful to work with. But, crazy story. So, I was massaging a lady who already was a small world, because when I was trying to get the studio going, Massages by Joy going, I did an indoor-outdoor event, like a bazaar or something, where I was doing chair massage. I forgot I paid for it. Like, it was so rinky-dink. I wrote with pen. I was like, it was rinky-dink. But there was a lady across from me her side hustle was selling activewear. And so happens, like, a couple months later at the spa that I work at, I'm massaging her, and she's like, you look really familiar. And then we find out that was her. And then we find out that our kids go to the same junior high together, and they know each other. Well, I was massaging her, and I was like,
you guys were destined to know each other.
Yes, and I was telling her, I was like, this fucking rehearsal dinner is, like, the worst thing ever, and I don't know what to do. And I was like, but I will tell you, if for some weird reason your kid decides that you're going to have to plan a party in Agora Hills in 3 weeks, I'm all Rosanna.
And you know nothing around there.
Yeah, cause
fuck, we had to go drive there just to drive around and
just to see what it looked like.
I mean, Daryl, that's where Daryl grew up.
Right.
I mean, still, and I knew a little bit, but it's like, Jesus, man, that's fucked up.
So anyways, I was like, Rosanna, the general manager of Maria's, and she goes, I know Rosanna. And I mean, I was singing this lady's praises, which I will sing her praises forever. And I was like, wait, so Rosanna has a side hustle where she sells croc charms at the swap meet, and their booths used to be next to each other.
Nice.
So then I called Rosanna, because
can we all booth together?
Because there was another snafu.
What?
Yeah, and it's so funny because every time I call Rosanna, I'm like, hi, it's Joy. She's like, what are they doing to you now, honey? And I'm like, I don't know. But I was like, dude, we know the same person. And she's like, wait, where are you? And I'm like, I'm in Valencia. So the fact that me and another person I massage live in Valencia and know a person in Agora Hills is just, like, insane.
Yeah, it's pretty small world stuff. Cool.
Super small. Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, it's so funny because everybody's like, are you excited? And I'm all for Vegas. And they're like, the wedding. I'm all, oh, yeah, that too.
Great.
But, I mean, weddings are stressful, and I'm done. And it's
right.
Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing against it. It's just, I'm ready for it to be over. That's all. And Wednesday it will be.
Was easier.
Fuck, yeah, we're so smart. Right. The only thing that we missed out on is
gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
And a rehearsal dinner.
That our parents would have stressed out on.
We wouldn't have done that too.
Yeah. No. Your dad would have made it halfway and said, I'm done.
Well, and also, like, okay, we just have to realize now that our kids now are very last minute. This is the rest of our lives, that as long as they're together.
You mean like a text last night? Hey, can you take off Friday? You know it's Wednesday, right? And
Wednesday night.
At 11, you want me to figure out, and I'm taking like 4 days off.
We're like, all next week we're basically taking off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just like, I'm freaking off all week. And it's just, oh, okay.
It's just, we just have to understand that this is now our life. We're like, oh yeah, the kid's first birthday. We're having a party in an hour. Can you make it? Like, this is how it's going to be.
Yep. Can you pick the kids up?
Yeah. Yep. Now, 3 hours ago.
What time do they need to pick up? 2:45. You realize it's 2:37, and I'm in Valverde. All right.
But I feel like, yeah, this is how it's going to be, as long as, you know.
So, I want to ask you, did you see the video of the dude who was doing a call-in Zoom? Did you see that one?
No.
So he's doing a Zoom court meeting, like with the judge.
Oh, with his name?
No, and it was for driving on a suspended license, and he's out, he zooms himself. He's in his car, and he's driving. And he's like, hey, Mr. So and so, and he's like, oh yeah. He's all, you ready for? He's all, yeah, I'm just pulling into my doctor's office. Let me park. And the judge goes, is he driving? Is this a suspended license?
Oh my God, no.
And so they're like, listen, bond revoked. Just turn yourself in tonight. He's like, oh. You're like, dude, you were driving. You could see everything moving by. No, man, nothing's happening.
Did you see?
But he looked like he was like, I don't know how he. I don't know what people think.
Well, did you see? There's one where he's all, I know your name isn't like Poopy Pants Mc.
Oh, that one's fucking funny. Poopy McPants or.
Then there's another one where the guy.
Buttfucker 3000.
Yeah.
The guy's all buttfuck. I don't need buttfucker 3000 in my courtroom.
And then there's another one where the guy can't get the filter off, and it's a cat face. He's like, I don't know how to take it off, and the judge is like, take it off. Well, he's like, I don't know.
There was the one where the guy had the cam on, he didn't know it, and he started beating it.
Yes. Or the one where he's drinking.
Yeah.
He's like pouring, and it didn't work.
He was in like online school.
Or my favorite too is the one with the girl with the big ass dildo in the back, and it's just on her bookshelf, like.
Or the teacher that farts, and then all the kids are.
Did she just fart? Speaking of dildos.
Oh, all right.
John and I went. Sugar and spice it's not nasty, so you don't have to stop listening. I know they stop listening when we talk about sex, but. So John and I
talk about sex, baby.
Wait, you're gonna make sugar and spice stop listening. Cinnamon and spice. I think it's cinnamon and spice. Anyway.
You're so much trouble.
Anyway, you have it in your notes, fuckfur.
Fuckfur?
I don't know.
I don't know what a fuckfur is.
I'm so tired. Leave me alone!
So
anyway, we went to the mall to get John a suit.
That we did.
And John is bougie, by the way. I know he doesn't look like it, but John, deep down in his little John heart, is a bougie motherfucker. By the way, did you see Cassandra mentioned your shoes on Facebook?
I know.
Yeah. So anyway, we go, and then we're walking around, and I was like, I hate this. Oh, and I had to find a bathroom, and I couldn't find a bathroom in our mall. I had to go all the way outside. It was
Peter Pants.
It was a whole thing.
It was ugly.
And so John was like,
in the bushes.
John was like, hold on, let's make you feel better, so let's go into Spencer's. Because Spencer's just makes you laugh. So we walk into Spencer's, and here's the thing. I have ghostwritten a lot of, like, dirty books, like erotic books. And they're fun because they're just silly, and they're not mine. My name's not on it. I'm just fucking getting paid for them, so I make them, like, super dirty. Anyway, I've done, like, lions and tigers and bears. So anyway,
my.
So we go, and they have these dildos, and I know they've had them, but they're like, oh, which one did I want you to get? The Poseidon. The Poseidon, because it's a male masturbation sleeve, but it has tentacles in it, and they had an ogre one that was like, okay, people who are listening, like my hand, it was big,
They had some pretty huge ones.
And they're like a dragon one, and they're all different. Like, I don't know why they don't. I guess dragons aren't circumcised. Dragons aren't circumcised. Dragons aren't Jewish, I guess. I don't know, but it was like so weird. And I know
they're all rainbow colored and shit.
I do know some that are dragon dildos that ejaculate an egg, and you have a dragon egg inside of you, and then you give birth to a dragon egg.
That's a sex thing?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
How have I never heard of this weird fetish?
I don't know. Well, because I think because I write a lot of it, so you don't...
That's fucking weird.
So I tried to read a book about monster sex because I was thinking about taking on a ghostwriting job, and then I was like, Troy, you're too busy. But, yeah, like, and I was reading some of it to John because it was so horribly bad, and, like, the dragon was, like, splitting her open, but then his lick was magical healing powers. It was a fucking...
As I was split in half, he licked my coochie back together.
Yeah, sorry, Cinnamon and Spice. We're done with that part.
It was erotic books, not us.
Yeah, it wasn't us, but you should...
I'm not a dragon.
Why was that the stupidest thing you've ever said?
That was pretty funny.
No, but you need to talk about, because you were like, I have no notes.
I have no notes.
But then last night, you want me to tell it?
I don't even remember.
Okay, I'm going to tell it.
We'll start it and I can finish
okay,
it.
So John and I, our phones are linked. So anytime John goes to Chick-fil-A, I see it. It's like your member is about to deliver your member or whatever.
Oh, about how I swooped.
Yeah, but then Brody had no idea. So John goes, I was like, ooh, you went to Chick-fil-A. Well, Brody was at school. Caleb's now out of school. He's a high school graduate. So John gets Caleb Chick-fil-A, but Caleb slept through the whole day.
Right. So I come home for lunch, and he's sleeping, so I just throw the Chick-fil-A which is the same thing Brody would get, and I threw it in the microwave and walked away. So then when I came home after work, and I go, hey man, go look in the microwave. You're welcome.
So Brody thought John bought him Chick-fil-A. So when I get home, he's like, Mom, Dad bought me a surprise Chick-fil-A, and we didn't tell Caleb. And I was like, oh, you fucking idiot. You have no fucking idea how stupid you sound right now.
Your dad just fucked you.
Your dad just got away with, like, being a hero, and you're not.
Listen.
Stolen valor.
I fucked him up. I fucked over Brody because it's his favorite meal. And then I fucked over Caleb to give it back to Brody. And Caleb still has no idea he had it.
Stolen valor, motherfucker.
Damn straight.
And Brody came out and he's like, Mom. Like, he thought John was, like, the best dad ever last night.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So, and then we had Memorial Day. I beat the fuck out of some parole officer. Holy shit.
We got to see family.
And we went and saw family. And the same person that we talk about every time we have family gatherings. The one who always has
one comment for each. And it's never, and it's just like this, like, little
yeah.
Shot. Like,
she called me a little, and she's like, well, you know, we love you. You're a little wacky, and sometimes you're even wackier. And I'm like, I want to ask her, I'm like, what did I do that makes you think I'm this crazy fucking wacky thing? Because I think I'm pretty, like,
out
tame.
Out of everybody, you're probably tamest.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
I know,
but it cracks me up, and I'm like looking at her, and she's like, I love you. And I'm like, what is wrong with me?
She thinks I'm some psycho, too.
So, and then at one point, because like I said, the wedding's coming, and at this point, I don't want to talk about it. So everybody kept mentioning it.
They'll be there, though.
Yeah, I know. Everybody kept mentioning it, and I was like, can we just not today? I was like, I don't want to talk about it.
It's Memorial Day.
It's Memorial Day. So I was, and then...
that starts Tuesday.
And here's the thing, too. Like, there's some silly things, too. And whatever. Like, I'm not talking shit, but... Like, on the wedding invitation, it does say summer casual formal, which doesn't... That sentence does not make sense. They're antonyms. They're not synonyms. So, whatever.
No,
so everybody,
which means wear a suit.
Wear a suit with board shorts. So, I was like... Or pink flamingo.
By the way, I might be bougie, but I'm going to look badass.
You're going to look so fucking hot. And then you're going to have, like, this troll of a wife, and that really bugs me. Like, when you put that suit on, I was like, fuck, you look really good, and I'm not... good. So I'm just going to walk behind you and drag my foot and call you master all night. Master, can I help you, master?
It's so hot.
Harry Potter. I'm so good at that. Fuck, I sound just like him. Anyway, so they kept asking, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm like, just fucking wear what you want to wear. I was like, she doesn't even like what I'm wearing, so eh. So at one point, I was like, I'm super overwhelmed because there's a lot happening. I'm working a lot. Also, we have a signing coming up on next Friday, too. So we're going to Vegas, too. So it's like...
Right.
So at one point, I snuck into the guest room, and I laid down because I was like, I was so overwhelmed. I almost was crying. I was just too much. So I'm, like, laying there, and then Brandy walks in to get Tatum a diaper, and I, like, was half asleep, which just surprised me that I was able to even almost fall asleep. And I go, oh my God, was I drooling? Like, I was so, and she starts laughing. Well, she goes and she changes Tatum. And then I'm laying there. And then Brandy comes in and she gets in the bed with me. And we're just laying there and we're just talking. Because Brandy's almost due. She's about to have.
She's ready to
get
this kid out.
And she's fucking adorable. And it takes everything in me not to touch your stomach. So we're laying there and we're talking. And I was like, it's just too much. It's just too much. And then Haley comes in and she's like, I knew it was either my room or Nana and Papa's room. So Haley gets on the bed and we're just laying there and I'm like, I just can't do it tonight. I don't. Normally I'm like the life of the party.
Well, that's why you're the wacky one.
And I'm the wacky one.
Because you're the life of the party.
So then I came out and I was like, I'm done. So I did like all the dishes in the sink because I felt bad because we left Michelle with all of that cleanup. So I washed everything in the sink for her. So at least I did something. And then we fucking boned out because it was too much. I'm so ready for this wedding to be over.
Right. Well, next week we go Tuesday rehearsal dinner, Wednesday wedding, Thursday Brody goes to Universal Studios, Friday we leave for Vegas.
Oh, so Brody's going to be missing 2 practices.
Guess so. Well, he can miss Thursday, and he can either. Well, it's like they say, after July they don't want him really missing any.
Oh, that's fine.
But if he has to miss one, or 2 here and there, it's fine for now. So we can pick one of the 2. He can miss the Thursday to go to that, and then see if we can get him a ride Saturday.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So
we're here. You heard our family plan. This is how we work.
We're here. We're doing it, guys.
You saw how we operate.
We're almost done.
But listen, we're gonna have some good stuff after Vegas, and I'm even gonna save some of it because we're gonna have so much to friggin' live because of the live episode. So we got so much shit coming up.
So much shit. I have to order shit. Fuck. Okay. There's stickers if you guys want stickers.
Fuck, I might even have to wear my suit at the fucking podcast.
Fuck, yeah.
Look all sexy and...
I seriously think you should bring your suit. I should bring that stupid dress. And I think you and I should go out in Vegas dressed like that. And just fuck... Oh, I gotta get shoes.
I gotta get shoes, too. I want light shoes.
Oh, fuck.
I want lighter brown.
I think you should get shoes that match my dress.
Okay, well, let's go.
Okay,
let's go
shopping?
right now.
Let's go shopping. We're going shopping.
We're fucking out of here, bitches.
Lick clit surprise. Go get a dragon dildo if you guys want it.
Lick my clit. You will have a surprise.
My face looks kind of pretty right now.
See? You're not a troll.
I am a troll master. Harry John Bonded. Alright, bye.
Good day. Thanks for checking us out. We'll see you next time.
That was the chair.
That's
the chair.
Joy farted again.
No, it's the chair.